One day, if Earth becomes uninhabitable, does humanity have another place to go? Because of climate change, nuclear threats, pandemics, and rapidly depleting natural resources, this question is no longer science fiction. It is a serious scientific discussion. And the most common answer given by scientists and space agencies is Mars. But can Mars truly become a new home for humans? Mars is one of the most Earth-like planets in our solar system. A day on Mars lasts about 24 hours and 37 minutes, which is very close to Earth's day and compatible with the human biological clock. Mars has seasons, polar ice caps, and strong evidence showing that liquid water once flowed on its surface. NASA rovers have captured clear images of ancient riverbeds and lake formations. These discoveries suggest that Mars was once far more habitable than it is today. However, present-day Mars is extremely harsh and hostile. The biggest problem is the atmosphere. More than 95% of Mars' atmosphere is carbon dioxide, and it is about 100 times thinner than Earth's atmosphere. This means humans would not only lack oxygen, but would also be exposed to deadly levels of radiation. Unlike Earth, Mars does not have a strong magnetic field to protect the surface from solar and cosmic radiation. Temperature is another major challenge. The average temperature on Mars is around minus 60 degrees Celsius, and in some regions it can drop below minus 100 degrees. Nights are especially cold, and sudden temperature changes are common. Atmospheric pressure is also extremely low, meaning a human could survive only a few minutes without a spacesuit. In short, Mars in its current state is not a place where humans can live naturally. So why do scientists still focus on Mars? Because Mars is not impossible, it is just extremely difficult. Researchers believe the key to survival on Mars is living in closed systems. Future humans would not live freely on the surface, but inside underground habitats, lava tubes, or massive protective domes. These structures would shield people from radiation while maintaining stable temperature and air pressure. Space agencies such as NASA and ESA are already testing technologies required for human life on Mars. One of the most important breakthroughs is oxygen production. NASA's Perseverance rover successfully tested a system called MOXIE, which produced oxygen from Mars's carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere. While small in scale, this experiment proved that breathable oxygen could one day be produced directly on Mars. Water is another critical issue. Mars does contain water, mostly in the form of ice beneath the surface and at the poles. Scientists plan to extract, melt, and purify this ice for drinking, agriculture, and oxygen production. Experiments on Earth have already shown that plants such as potatoes, lettuce, and wheat can grow in Mars-like soil under controlled conditions. This is where Elon Musk and SpaceX enter the picture. Elon Musk does not see Mars as a distant research target, but as a permanent human settlement. His goal is to build a self-sustaining city on Mars. SpaceX's Starship rocket is being developed to carry hundreds of people and massive amounts of cargo in a single mission. According to Musk, the first humans could begin living on Mars within a few decades. But life on Mars would be far from easy. Those who go may not be able to return to Earth for many years. Communication with Earth would involve long delays, sometimes up to 20 minutes each way. Psychological pressure, isolation, and life in confined spaces would be major challenges. That is why the first settlers would likely be highly trained engineers, doctors, scientists, and specialists prepared for extreme conditions. There is also an ethical question. Should humanity focus on escaping to another planet instead of fixing Earth? Will Mars be a home for everyone, or only for the wealthy and powerful? And perhaps most importantly, would humans risk destroying Mars the same way they damaged Earth? In conclusion, Mars is not a livable planet today. It is not a paradise, and it is not an easy escape. But with advanced technology, long-term commitment, and enormous sacrifice, Mars could one day become humanity's second home. Maybe Mars will not be our new home, but it could be our last backup. The real question is this: if you had the chance to leave Earth and start a new life on Mars, would you go?